Hey guys, it's Dan, your host here, Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for the Walking Dead universe. We're going to be discussing all things Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, Dead City, and more, and we're going to talk about the Walking Dead universe as a whole and how we feel like it is currently struggling. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead. We are back with our weekly Walking Dead Universe Q&A video for today. Grab some great comments from you guys that we're going to go through for today for The Walking Dead Universe. And of course, just kind of update, of course, for The Walking Dead. Because there is not too much going on with The Walking Dead Universe at the moment. That's why we've been doing a lot of videos, for other things like The Last of Us and other things like that. But I always like to touch in at least every week and, really talk about what's going on with The Walking Dead franchise, if not more than that. So, this week for Walking Dead, man, it's been a rough one. Like, we have not had any news whatsoever for Walking Dead, aside from the little bit of a leak that we talked about in yesterday's video, which, if you're interested in seeing that, check out the video from yesterday. But anyway, we're going to talk about the Walking Dead universe in this video, and how I feel like it is struggling. So, this might be a hot take for people. This might be something that a lot of people are going to disagree with, and it's something that I'm actually very interested to hear some comments about. But I, as a fan, I, as a viewer right now, am feeling the weight of The Walking Dead struggling. I really do. And to kind of go into a little bit of what I mean by that, every corner we turn, like seriously, every corner we turn, whether it be the bullshit we heard yesterday about Dead City, which has really tampered with my expectations with that show, and mix that with the Daryl show, getting the recent information about that show having nuns in the show and having them be like a big focus, and then this strip club owner apparently being our main villain of that show, and then Fear the Walking Dead and, all the Padre bullshit going on there, and then you've got Rick and Michonne who are just not even appearing this year, and I saw this photo of Andrew Lincoln where he's like down in London now again, like apparently he's back in the UK, so now he's not filming the Rick show, and and then you got Gimple the other day talking about Tales of the Walking Dead in works for a season 2 in the next phase of the Walking Dead universe. So much ripping off Marvel. Like, it's like, I hear all this shit and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, seriously. And that's why I made this video, is because I, as a fan, and again, I want to make sure I specify just for the dummies out there on the internet that don't believe me, I've been doing Walking Dead content for 7 years, okay? I love The Walking Dead, in particular the main show. I think it's a phenomenal product, and I love The Walking Dead with, everything in my heart, right? But I, even as a Walking Dead diehard fan that literally thinks about it every damn freaking hour of the day, pretty much, I mean, pretty damn close, I'm not gonna lie, I honestly feel like this franchise is struggling. I really do. And I said this back in the day, back before the main show wrapped up with season 11. I said that when the main show ends, we're going to see a major decline in this franchise. And we're going to feel that void, And I'm feeling it right now. I really do. I don't know what it is. Every time I'm turning around and I hear something about Walking Dead, it's something that is just sounding ridiculous, And it makes me miss the main show so much. It really does. Because, I know that we're going to get to some of this shit. I know that, a lot of the spinoffs have been pushed back this year, which that's another thing. Like, the spinoffs are all being pushed back this year, and certain ones are getting shoved into the next year, That's another reason why it feels like this franchise is struggling right now, Nothing's coming out at all. Like they're working on all these things, and everything's getting pushed back to, like, midway through this year, And one of the shows, the Rick show, which I would argue is the most exciting one, got pushed off, and now Andrew Lincoln's back in the freaking, like, UK in London, I mean, it's just like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even have words. Like, it's just everything I'm seeing right now. Like, am I the only one that feels this way? Like, am I alone in this? I feel like Walking Dead universe is giving nothing but just shit right now, And I know it's coming. I know we're going to get something. I know we're going to get, something entertaining for this franchise. But right now, I'm not entertained with Walking Dead. I'm really not. Everything I'm hearing, all the news I'm hearing about all these things, it's all sounding stupid. I'm not going to lie. And again, that's coming from a Walking Dead OG fan that's been watching since at least season 4. You know what I mean? I can officially say that I think that The Walking Dead is struggling. I think the universe really needs a win here, and I'm pulling for it. I really am. Because, You know, I don't want to see Walking Dead fail. I don't want to see Walking Dead go down. But I need something from this franchise that doesn't sound absolutely ridiculous, you know? Like the video we did yesterday on the recent news, you know? It's just all sounding so fucked right now. Excuse my language, but it really is. So, I don't know. I'm going to kind of just let you guys speak on it, let you guys speak your minds. I have a feeling I'm in the minority here, but as a big-time Walking Dead fan, I am not exactly that excited about the franchise right now. I'm really not, especially that Fear the Walking Dead is the main star of this year and Rick show's delayed and I don't know, man. I just there's something missing and I think it's the main show. I really do. And I'm going to have to try to get past that, but it's I don't know. I really do feel the struggle of the Walking Dead name right now and the Walking Dead brand. So, I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel. But anyway, let's get into these Q&A comments for today for The Walking Dead. The first one for today comes from The Walking Dead Universe Promos and Videos, who says that, Dan, do you feel like we could have gotten some sort of mother and daughter reunion like they did at the end of the Walking Dead comic book series? And also, and they're a little disappointed about that. And do you think that we are going to see Alicia at Commonwealth? Do you think Alicia will be at Commonwealth? If the Fear group ends up going to Commonwealth at the end of Season 8, do you think Alicia will already be there? Now, the mother and daughter reunion I'm assuming you're talking about is Michonne and Elodie, I think is her name in the comics, her daughter. Instead, we got Yumiko and her brother. In the comics, it was a father or a mother-daughter reunion. So, yeah, you know, it's something that we didn't get in the TV show. It's something that we didn't exactly get. I'm not disappointed, though, because I do actually like Yumiko and Tommy's dynamic. I thought it was good, and, you know, it worked. It did its job, I'll say. But, yeah, definitely, you know, getting a bigger family reunion would have been cool for Commonwealth. Now, do I think Alicia is going to be at Commonwealth when Madison and maybe Morgan and them arrive there? You know, let's say that theory comes true and the end of Fear the Walking Dead is our crew going to the Commonwealth. Or at least Alexandria or something of the sort, right? Because the set of the Commonwealth is still up right now. So, you know, we're kind of wondering why that's the case, right? And the only thing that's filming right now in that, you know, region is Fear the Walking Dead. So, you know, could there be some sort of major reunion at the end of Fear the Walking Dead? We'll have to see, right? But, point being, do we think Alicia will be at Commonwealth? I'm going to say no. I don't think Alicia would be at the Commonwealth. But again, you know, it's very hard to tell. I really, right now, with the Alicia character, am very unsure about just her status in the franchise. I don't know if we're just never going to see Alicia again, or if she's going to be, you know, she's going to go to CRM or something like that, something really out there and meet Rick or something, you know. Is she going to go to Dead City, or is she going to go somewhere else? You know, I doubt she'd be in France, but what would happen? Who knows at this franchise, really. But I'll say one thing right now. I think that we will see some sort of Madison and Alicia reunion. I just can't tell if it's going to be in Fear the Walking Dead. That's the one thing I'll say about it. I just can't tell if it'll be in that. Next one comes from Donnie, who says that they're getting really sick and tired of these 6-episode shows. They remember the days when most TV shows had 24 episodes. You know, yeah, Walking Dead Season 11, you're absolutely right. All the Walking Dead spinoffs right now have 6 episodes. Even Fear the Walking Dead, like, it has 12 episodes for its final season, but it's divided into 6 episodes. So, I don't know. I think it definitely is. It's an interesting number. I feel like it's more of a tester number to see how the shows do, which for Dead City and Daryl's show and Rick's show, I can understand why they do 6 episodes, to, you know, to see if fans like it. But seasons like Tales of the Walking Dead or, you know, the Fear the Walking Dead, yeah, they could have done more episodes. I'll say that. Fear the Walking Dead could have had more episodes for its final season. But again, I'm not going to argue it because Fear the Walking Dead sometimes I wish would have shorter seasons so this bullshit could get trimmed down. So, you know, it is what it is. But I will say, for Fear the Walking Dead, for them to do a shorter season, to only do about half the amount of episodes that the main Walking Dead had for its final season, yeah, it's very, very an interesting decision. Next one comes from Greaves, who says that, Dan, I think that Tales of the Walking Dead is a show with so much potential, and unfortunately they kind of let it go. They, from what it sounds like, would be alright with a Tales Season 2 if they picked the right characters. And edits, they said, I miss the old Walking Dead 2. So in last week's Q&A, we talked a little bit about how Walking Dead universe is kind of at a point right now where it feels like Marvel Legends. You know, it feels like Marvel. It's like, you know, you got this character here, you got this character here, this character here. And I remember I got a question last week, and I forget who it was that asked it, but someone said, Dan, do you think that this character will connect to this show and this show will connect to this show? And I remember I'm like, holy shit, man. Like, are we still talking about Walking Dead? You know what I mean? Like, this character will go to this show and this show will go to this show and this show. It's like, buddy. You know, like I miss the old days where it was one group, one story, one thing, you know what I mean? And now it's just a whole bunch of shit, you know, and delayed shit too. And it's just, yeah, it's absolutely awful. Put it this way, I prefer the old Walking Dead. If I got introduced to the Walking Dead the way it is right now, I probably wouldn't continue. I'm not gonna lie. That's just my opinion. But in terms of, you know, kind of getting some sort of season 2 of Tales, I mean, yeah, Tales did have potential. I will admit, Tales definitely had some potential, and they could have done something with it, for sure. I kind of don't understand why they didn't. They kind of just decided to do random bullshit like Gina and Blair instead of giving us, like, Walking Dead character backstories, which I think would have been a lot better. But, you know, again, Tales of the Walking Dead, I think they should cancel it. I really do. I know Gimple's planning a season 2, but to me, the damage is already done. If you want to do a backstory series on Walking Dead characters, you gotta start fresh. You gotta start over, because Tales season 1 was it was a bunch of bullshit. It really was. I mean, with the exception of like Terry Crews and some of the Alpha stuff, it was an actual pile of dog shit. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like that scene there with The Rock where he's like, it's the biggest piece of dog shit. But it is, you know?
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Like it is, like straight up. So I don't know. That's just kind of where I stand on Tales right now. It does have potential, or at least I should kind of correct myself. It did have potential, and then it fucked up in the end. You know what I mean? So that's how I kind of view it. But anyway, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy this video, and also if you have Q&A questions for the next one, comment those down below. And of course, make sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos of the Walking Dead universe. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more Walking Dead universe videos. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.